Good morning and thanks for joining us for this CBS 19 This Morning update. I'm Clint Yates.
And I'm Melissa Daigle in for Dana Huey. A dangerous mistake led to a fiery scene at a Tyler gas station Sunday afternoon.
A bystander managed to capture the fire on his cell phone. The fire started after a driver who had stopped for gas at the Exxon on Commerce in the Loop accidentally drove off with the nozzle still in the tank. A witness said the flames were intense, but what the owner did to stop the fire caught him off guard.
What worried me the most was the owner of the Exxon actually came out with a fire extinguisher, and he started getting real close to the...
Only one pump was damaged and no one was hurt. The store owner says he'll be getting in touch with the driver's insurance company to get compensated for the damage.
In Colorado, an outbreak of a respiratory illness in children is taking a frightening turn as some young victims are now experiencing paralysis. 9 children at an Aurora hospital with respiratory illnesses recently started showing symptoms of muscle weakness, and some have lost feelings in their arms and legs. Of those 9 kids, 4 tested positive for the enterovirus 68. That's the virus causing severe respiratory illnesses across the country. Doctors can't say for sure, though, if the polio-like symptoms are caused by that virus.
It was enough of a concern for us to contact the CDC and work with the CDC to see if we can figure out what's going on with these kids.
Doctors say it's possible the patients picked up a different germ that may cause paralysis. Colorado's health department is working closely with the CDC to determine if there are similar cases in other hospitals and if the symptoms are reversible.
In business news, ATM fees surged this year. That's according to a new survey by Bankrate. Out-of-network ATM fees jumped 5% to a new high. On average, customers were charged $4.35 per transaction. Bankrate also reports those fees kept most people from using such ATMs. Well, we're off to a pretty good start this morning.
Yeah, let's head over to Scott Fossey now for a look at what we can expect.
Clint, Melissa, your Monday forecast across the region. Pretty nice to start things off on this Monday morning. A northeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour throughout the day. Temperatures climb into the lower 80s at lunchtime today. Now, that is where we should end up for our daytime highs this time of the year. So we'll be warmer than normal this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine. Mercury should climb to a high today of about 87 or 88, sliding back down to around 85 by your drive home this evening. Here's your forecast and what you can plan on as you go throughout the afternoon and evening hours. This computer model, I think, a little aggressive and overdone with the spotty showers around the area this afternoon and this evening. If we see any of this at all, it'll come from a disturbance rolling out of the southeast and moving in a westerly direction, creating maybe a spotty shower or two across deep East Texas late this afternoon and this evening. Better chance along the I-10 corridor well to our south. Our eyes up to the north and west. Our next storm system approaches, but not until during the day on Thursday. Thursday afternoon and evening, a better chance for rain and storms. A warming trend, too, over the next 2 to 3 days. But behind the late week cold front, colder temperatures by Friday.
Thanks, Scott. For the very latest all day long, go to CBS19.tv or TylerPaper.com.
Hope you have a great day.